People, a lot of discussions already. Hello, Martin. Nice to see you here. Hello, Fuxun Turabe. We're in Museumplein, but there's a little festival going on here, so I set up specifically here. Let me just put the signs. Give me 1 second. Hey, Draculum. Nice to see you here. Hey, VPM. Nice to see you here. Mr. Manx, Jake Lagatare, Marcus, Dandelion Gum, and of course, the lovely Martin. Yeah, I'm all oiled up and ready to go. We're also gonna do We the Free today. So there's 2 spots, which is kind of confusing right now because I could also be sitting in the corner where I normally sit. Let's see how it goes here, and if not, we'll move. Okay, I'm just looking at the time. We'll give it 10-15 minutes, and if not, if nobody stops, we'll move. I do not know what this festival is about. How is everybody doing in the chat? Hi. Hello. You're a bit young for the social experiment, but I'll give you a fist bump. Nice. Such a small child. Cute. You like the animals on your sign. There's no animals on my sign. Not yet, at least. There will be. There will be. There will be animals on my signs, say Mr. Jake. Everyone, remember to like the stream. English, please.
Oh, do you say, are you going to be here for a while? I'm waiting on my food. I'll come back after I'm done eating, but I just ordered.
Sure. I'm here for an hour and a half, maybe something like that.
All right, we'll see.
Okay. I'm here until We the Free comes back. Thought you were going to teach him how to be a superhero with the sign. Nah. Hi. A lot of kids today here. I think today I want to have a conversations with adults, but I mean, if a child stops by and they're with their parents, I don't know. But only if they're with their parents, otherwise I'm not. Yeah. Liked. Nice, Dandelion. Nice. I just want to get those numbers a little bit up. Recently I've been doing a lot of streams and it feels like the... you want to try a social experiment? Not a lot of people... Well... Chip is a vegan superhero. I don't know about that, man. I'm just a regular old person. Am I vegan? Sure. I respect animals. Of course I'm vegan. Am I also an animal rights activist? Yeah. I don't like injustice, and I think my whole life I wanted to fight against injustice, so why not? This is the way I fight against injustice. Yeah, the weather is kind of nice. It's not warm, not cold, which is nice. You want to try a social experiment? Best streams on the internet, says Mr. Manx. Thank you, Mr. Manx. Yeah. So there's a lot of people here today. We'll see what's going to happen. As you see, everybody's dressed differently. Like, it's so funny to me. Like, during autumn, you see the highest discrepancies between how people dress. There's people who are wearing a tank top, and then there's people like with the jackets on, all in the same day in the same place. Because I guess it's, the air is cool, but the sun makes everything warm. Oh, it's kind of gonna go away. Everyone. Never forget about man cakes. What's man cakes? Want to try a social experiment? Yeah, everybody's scared to try it until they see somebody else. That's how it always is, isn't it? The beginning is always. I'm keeping an eye also on the other spot because I might move on the other spot. Hey, Linda, nice to see you here. What are man? Is that my butt, Linda? Is it just, or butts in general, right? Man cakes. You guys want to try a social experiment? I wonder what these people are ordering. Let me see what they're ordering. Oh, is it berry, strawberry stuff? Yeah. There's a lot of food stalls here. Let me show you. So, there's a lot of food stalls in this area. That's why people are just standing in line there. The first one here that's right next to me, it's just like a smoothie place. A lot of people waiting in line. Next to it, there's a Korean fried chicken. Then I don't know what that is. Something else. It looks also Korean. Maybe this is like a Korean festival or something. Yeah, I think it's a Korean festival because there's a lot of Korean food.
Over wat wou je praten?
In English, please, because my channel is in English. We can talk about
sorry,
animals.
My English is Mickey Mouse English.
You don't want to speak in English?
I'm speak
Ah,
Amsterdam English.
Oh,
It's
okay.
different.
okay. Have a good one. Too much oil, maybe. No, it's pretty clearly that. I mean, it's just Korean stuff and Korean signs everywhere, and it says on the flag, it says Chani. Wait, what does it say? I don't know what it says, but it does have Korean signs also. Say no European religion. What does that even mean? No religion in general. I'm all for. I think we should abolish religion. It's stupid. You want to try a social experiment? What's going on? I'm just sitting here with a sign asking people. I want to ask people some questions, but I'm waiting for people to come by and have a conversation with me. 2 people have come by already, but one was speaking Dutch and did not want to speak English. And the other one, the other one said that they'll come back after they eat. So, let's see. Abolish religion. Thank you, Jake. Nice. People come to my country trying to convert my people. Oh, brother. The fact that you call your countries, the citizens of your country, your people, is kind of messed up already. But you want attention. That's okay. You can get attention. I'm sure you can get it from somebody. Mike Hawk, that's the whole point of it. Yes, a sign is to attract attention so that people come and talk to me. How else would I talk to people if not by holding a sign and getting attention from them? So that, you want to try it? So that people come and have conversations with me. It's so funny. It's so funny, imagine that. It's that smug guy again. Of all the things, smug is not what I am, but that's okay. You can perceive me that way as long as you just stop oppressing innocent animals. I'm all for it. I'm against slavery, I'm against oppression. So, you know, I think you should be too. What do you want to talk about? Well, I speak about animals' rights. That's why I'm here. I speak about oppression. And is it right to oppress innocent animals? This is what I want to talk about animal rights. And let's take a wild guess over here, because until the conversations would start rolling, how many conversations do you think? How many times do you think people will say animals do not deserve rights? Let's see, because I believe most people will say that animals deserve rights. I believe, if not all of them, most of them for sure. Hi.
Word is social experience.
I just ask you some questions, get you to think a little bit. You want to try it? Are you okay being live on YouTube? Say it again.
This is life.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Are you okay being live?
Yeah.
You wanna come here so that you're in view?
So, what's this about?
Oh, animals.
Edibles.
Yeah, what's your name?
Dan.
Dan, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Chip. I'm a local.
You're a local. Okay, nice. So Dan, I speak for animals. I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah. Amazing creatures. Yeah.
Amazing creatures, right?
No, well, yeah.
Do you think animals deserve rights?
No, rights. I think respect, but rights is very difficult to implement.
What do you mean by respect?
I'm against bio industry because I think that is treating animals too much like a product, and I'm myself a meat eater, but I should try more to change that about me.
Yeah.
Because I think that's appalling.
So why don't you like the veal industry, which is, by the way, the dairy industry?
The
Veal.
dairy?
Yeah, the dairy industry
Yeah.
is the veal industry.
The veal,
Yeah, that's what you said, right? Or what did you say?
bio industry. Bio industry is kind of like.
You don't like the bio industry? Is that what you're saying?
No, but it's in Dutch. Bio industry means maybe something different than in American life, I guess. Bio industry is when you.
It's organic farming.
No, the opposite of it. So this is where animals have really not enough space to have their bit of.
Oh, so you mean like
social-
factory farming?
Yeah?
Factory farming.
Yeah, I think that's what we call bio industry. But I can imagine this is the name what they give them, and it's contradicting.
So why do you have a problem with factory farming?
Because it's. I read an article how they breed chickens, and this is so far from nature, and that's what I don't like about it. Yeah.
The fact that they breed, how they breed chickens, but the fact that they breed them into existence only to kill them is okay.
Yeah, I think that's
That's respectful.
ideal would be we still be hunter and gatherers, and that these animals have a better chance to survive. But it's unpractical to implement that.
So why wouldn't ideal be no longer, us leaving animals off of our plates? Seems like that's the most respectful thing we can do, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. If you can, yeah, that's why I certainly, I can really respect your point of view.
Oh, it's not my point of view. I'm
Huh?
just asking from the perspective of the animal because I'm here to speak up on their behalf.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
me as an animal, are you saying, well, it's respectful for you to bring me into existence only to kill me? I would say that is definitely not respectful, no.
I can see that point of view. Yeah.
So if from my perspective as an animal who you think it's okay to do this, it's not
I'm
respectful.
also an animal. We are a
Yeah.
bit kind of like, yeah, we created an awareness. We're more intelligent, ethically. Yeah, we even have something like an ethics. That's what
Yeah.
we're discussing. And
But there is no necessity
but,
for it,
but,
is
but
there?
I see how come like nature. That's also where we part of. Yeah.
We're not
in
part of
nature,
nature, no.
we are still part of nature.
Not
we
at
cannot
all.
we cannot separate us completely. Yeah, we still are we still are part of the ecosystem. And we
We're not part of any ecosystem.
We try to set it to our hands, but still we live in nature, and we reshape nature. But that tree is still part of
Sure,
nature.
but we don't live in this tree. We live in a house, we live in a city,
Yeah,
we live in a
but
gathering. That's
this-
not part
this
of
is
nature.
Built from material what we get out of nature.
But who cares
what we
about nature?
shape.
Why does that? How is that
Well, yeah, because-
relevant to the idea of bringing to
Okay,
life an
okay.
animal only to kill them?
Does a lion has the rights to kill a zebra?
Does a lion bring to life a zebra only to kill them?
No, we as
So
humans
we
do
shouldn't have that right to bring to life an animal only to kill them, then, right?
Why? Because we have the opportunity to do that,
Yeah.
so we can eat easier meat. Yeah?
We can also not eat meat, right?
That's also possible.
Yeah. Can a lion choose to not eat meat?
No, that's
No.
not his.
Oh, so we have choices they don't. Number one. Number two, well, we actually can choose a different thing.
Monkeys,
they
for
can't.
instance, chimpanzees, are kind of like close related to us.
Yeah.
They can also exist on just vegetarian food, fruits, leaves, and that kind of stuff. But they also kill. They also kill smaller monkeys and they eat them.
Yeah. So you're in
Um,
favor of humans killing other humans to eat them? Because monkeys do it also, as you said.
No, it's a different species of monkeys.
It's a different species. So you would be in favor of killing a different species of humans to eat them?
We don't have different species of humans.
We did before. We don't
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
but if
but-
we found out
yeah,
that a certain population of the planet would divulge into a different species, you would be in favor of killing them and eating them.
No,
Because
I'm
monkeys do it.
also not so in favor. Or I wouldn't kill a gorilla.
So why bring all of this into existence? Because monkeys do all sorts of weird shit. They take out their poop and they throw it at each other.
Yeah,
we don't
true.
do that, do we? Right? And we don't
No.
consider that as a
No,
thing
no,
to do.
hey,
So it
but-
doesn't really matter what monkeys do. Is my point.
But I don't
What
think-
matters
I
is that
think
we as
myself-
humans
I think
have
if it's
an option to not exploit animals.
Yeah.
We have the options not to do it. We know that it's wrong to do it. So why would we ever choose to do it?
because it provides us meat, and meat is food for us also.
So is other options, right?
Yeah,
so
true,
this
true.
idea of it providing us with
Yeah,
some
but
form of
most people,
nutrients
they
is
prefer-
irrelevant when we can
most
get
people-
nutrients from other sources.
Most people prefer the taste of meat.
Does that matter? Like if I prefer the taste of your flesh, then should I have the right to kill you because I prefer the taste of your flesh?
No. But yeah, we have human rights instead.
Okay.
And we agree.
So you're not
that
in favor of
we
animal
agree.
rights?
We're not killing each other because we have a difference of opinion or something.
So
We
you're
also
not in
don't do
favor
that.
of animal rights, of the idea of animals deserve rights. You said humans are
I think
animals,
then,
but you're not in
then,
favor.
then if you go in that line, that is in an ideal world, yeah, like a laboratorium setting, yeah, and I guess okay, it's a good point. Try to convince people to eat at least less meat.
Oh no, I
better
don't give a
meat.
shit about eating less meat. Eating less meat is still oppressive, it's still bad for any animals.
that's
I
your
just say
opinion. I don't
I just
agree
think
with you.
leave animals, like would you be okay if I all of a sudden start stabbing a dog and eat them?
No. You know that would be social very awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But no,
I don't
no,
have to explain
I
you
would
to
do it.
do
I
that.
would do it behind closed
And-
doors.
but you-
Would that be okay? If I kill a dog only to eat them?
Yeah, it's weird, but some animals we say that's
So it's
normal
okay.
to eat, and other animals not. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
but this is a
that's-
quantifier we give it them, right? Like it's just like if at some point in our life somebody says, well, it's okay to eat Dutch people, then all of a sudden it should be okay to eat Dutch people because somebody give Dutch people this quantifier that it's
we
okay
kind
to
of,
eat.
We kind of agreed
It doesn't mean anything, does
all
it?
the humans.
The oppressor will always say to the oppressed individuals.
The vast majority of the humans, they agreed it's not okay to eat each other. That's
But
a
the
real
oppressed
big
doesn't.
taboo.
It doesn't matter what everybody agrees with because everybody agreed with slavery at some point, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that was
Doesn't matter.
normal
That didn't.
once.
That didn't make it right. Didn't make it moral.
No,
did it?
no, true. And that
So
that
everybody
that was a
agreeing with
long
something
process.
doesn't mean it's
It was
right
a
or
very
wrong.
long process.
So why do you think? What's the difference between a dog and a cow that justifies killing one but not the other for an optional product?
I think dogs, they were the first animal what we domesticated.
We're looking for a phenotype.
And yeah, there are still people, for instance, the Koreans, of the Japanese or Chinese, I don't know. Sorry if I offended somebody, but yeah, for them in their culture, it's normal to eat dogs. And
What's the
that for us
difference
is that
between
strange.
What's the difference between a cow and a dog? What's the phenotypical difference between a cow and a dog for you that justifies the difference in treatment?
I eat cow meat and I don't eat dog meat.
That's not a phenotypical difference. What's a
No,
different?
no,
What's a
okay,
different
but yeah,
phenotype difference?
This is our kind of like what is normal. It's okay to question that.
Well, don't you
but-
think that incredible violence justifies something more than I want to do it? Don't you think that when you enact violence on a defenseless sentient being, you should have a better explanation other than, well, I want to do it? So that's why I ask you this question, because you seem to be respecting dogs
I'm not
and you're not
thinking about it,
respecting cows.
But I myself, I don't think, I think it's morally acceptable to kill an animal and to eat it. Yes.
What makes it morally acceptable to kill a dog and eat it?
Some species,
Oh,
I
so
eat
it's
and
not
other
an
species
animal.
no,
It's only
no.
certain
You can
species
say-
of
you can-
animals.
you can
Okay,
say, yeah,
so why
true,
is it
true.
because I can
Yeah.
say it's morally acceptable for me to kill Dutch people and eat them, but I would need a good explanation behind it. So can you give me a
sorry,
good
sorry,
explanation
that-
on
that's-
why it's morally acceptable to kill a cow but not a dog?
look, man,
I'm just being logical here.
you
So-
be logical, and
Yeah.
I'm on my way home, and I think it's a good thing you don't eat meat. And
No,
yeah.
I respect animals.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
so I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy. You know, for
No,
dairy
it's good for
products,
you,
they
good for
forcefully
you.
inseminate
Good for
cows.
you.
They
Sorry,
steal
man,
away
but
their babies.
I don't think
They kill their babies.
We can get some kind of common ground. Yes, true.
Of course we can't.
Some-
We
some
do have a
things
lot
are-
of common
some
ground
things are
because
appalling.
let me
That's
explain to
true.
you. We do have common ground because we both think factory farming is bad. It's just
Yeah.
that I know why it's bad. You don't. You only
I
think
know.
factory
I
farming is
also
bad.
know.
Why
And
is
also-
Why is factory farming bad?
The things that I just told you. It's too far from nature.
It's too far from nature. So if
animals,
they put trees in factory farms, then it's okay.
if animals have like a bit of a reasonable life, like they go outside, they graze on
Why would that
on the
matter?
meadows.
Why would that matter? Why would it matter what an animal wants if the ultimate
okay,
thing that an
okay,
animal
yeah,
wants, which is to live, you don't respect?
Animals are not humans.
Why does it matter what an animal
Animals
wants? So
don't
then why
have-
is factory farming bad?
You can say, I can see your point. It is not fair and everything what lives, blah blah blah. But
Blah blah blah. It's not fair, but
no,
blah blah blah.
But
yeah.
vegetables, you need food. Vegetables is also life. You also kill
They're
them.
not sentient beings. They're not subjects with an experience of
Yeah,
the world.
okay, and I also see animals are not humans.
Doesn't matter. Sentience is
Yeah.
what matters. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Do you know why it's wrong to hurt a human? Why is it wrong to hurt a human?
I think it's a better agreement if you we can live together without
That's not why it's
physically
wrong to hurt a human.
hurting each other.
So wait, if
just
we all
because I
agree
want
together,
to.
if we all agree together
Yeah.
to kill you or a member of your family, then you think it's moral to do it?
Yeah, so
According to your own logic, because we all agree to it. Why are you running away when I'm showing you the flaws in your logic?
I'm not.
I'm trying to show you
You
that
can
your
shoot
logic
what you
doesn't
want.
work.
You can shoot what you
But your
want.
logic doesn't work. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you're using some form of logic
Okay,
to
yeah.
justify needless violence? Do you understand
not
that you can't
needless.
just
It's
go
not
around doing
needless.
that? Because what you're
It's not
doing
needless.
is equivalent to the people who justified slavery, who justified women not having
It's not
rights.
needless.
All
Like-
of it is
all
it is
these
needless
people,
because we
they're
can't thrive.
enjoying
Doesn't
now-
matter. It is
they're
needless.
enjoying now meat.
All these people they could have enjoyed their
Or-
life without consuming animal products. All
That
these people
could-
they
that-
could.
that could have
yeah.
been,
So
yeah.
it's needless then because
But
that
there's
means
a
it's
lot-
not needed.
What you but
So I'm trying to understand
don't
why.
convince me. You didn't convince
Sure,
me.
of course I'm not going to convince
No.
you, but the problem is that you see,
And
I showed you the
I
flaw
see-
in your
yeah,
logic,
I don't
and
think-
when you see the
no,
flaw in your
no, no,
logic,
no,
you
no,
run
no, no,
away.
no.
Because
don't-
I
no, don't-
clearly showed you every single argument you threw at me, I replied to you with
I
a different
also
victim
say-
in mind,
you
and you
say-
can't possibly
No, but-
justify
but
it.
why
So
you- why eat
why don't you?
vegetables?
Why is it that you don't?
Why you kill carrots?
Listen, if you
Why do you ki- the
wait?
carrots,
Should we
man?
kill as few plants as possible?
I don't think we ever can get.
Should we
common ground.
kill as few plants as possible? You seem to ask me
You-
why
you
I kill
think,
carrots.
You think like
I kill the least amount of
carrots,
plants
killing
possible.
Carrots is
I
not
kill the
bad.
least amount of plants possible. You kill more plants than me when you consume animal products.
Hey, man, have a nice day.
Did you know that? Because animals are fed way more plants than you would otherwise eat. So on top of the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter that you're supporting, you're also killing considerably more plants. You're damaging the environment. No, I'm not. I'm just logical. I'm just logical. There is no such thing as moral superiority. I'm just being logical. You got really triggered, huh? Okay, let me put a cap on you, everybody. Why do you kill a carrot? Yeah, imagine that. Give me a second, everybody. I gotta make a little bit of a change. You're way too aggressive in your conversation. Yeah, I'm aggressive, not the person paying for and justifying violence. I'm the aggressive one, not the person who is justifying violence. Imagine that. Oh, poor baby. Thinking that. Hi, you wanna have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me give me a second. Okay, can you come here? Love it. What's your name?
My name is Jenny.
Jenny, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Hi. Originally from America, but I live here in the Netherlands.
Love it. We're from US. I love Dutch. I love American people living in the Netherlands. I don't know why. I just like that. We're from in US.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, I don't know anybody from Kentucky. Okay.
Now you do.
Now I do.
Yeah.
Now I do. Jenny. Okay. So Jenny, in the course of this conversation, please be aware that I am not your enemy. Okay.
Oh, God.
Because there's some people who
God.
who see me as their enemy, and I'm just here trying to show to be logical
Okay.
and fair. That's
Okay.
all I'm trying to do. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals.
Cool.
How do you feel about animals?
Now, love them. Love
Love
them. It's really a tick of mine when I hear anything happening to animals. Yeah.
Do you think animals deserve to have rights?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Okay. Do you think that what is on the top of your head if you were to name a right that animals should have?
Ooh, the right to roam.
The right to roam.
Yeah, to move, to be
move.
free. Yeah, to be
move
free.
and be free. I like
Yeah.
that. I usually call it a right to body autonomy. That's something pretty basic. We can all agree. Somebody should have the right to decide for their own body, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Is that asking for a lot?
No.
No,
No.
of course not. But you see, the problem is that in our current society, there are certain animals who, no matter how much people try, they can't possibly agree that they should have body autonomy.
Yeah.
The animals we farm, for example, right?
Yeah.
The cows, the chickens, the
Yeah.
pigs, the sheep. How do you feel about these animals?
I completely agree with you.
They
I love
should
it
have
how
body
like here
autonomy.
they're starting to do like free roaming chickens. I'm like, yes, let them run. Let them
Yeah.
run. Yeah, I've actually started eating less and less meat because yeah, it's just not sustainable.
But do you think that there's any way of farming animals that would respect their body autonomy?
I think the only way that could be possible is if we did our own farming, which is it's not possible.
Like
So,
individually?
yeah, I mean like a family would have like maybe one cow or have like a couple of sheep of whatever, you know. But that would be about the only way. But that's not possible because we just have too many people.
It's not possible, you're right, but it's also in that situation, wouldn't it still you keeping an animal in your garden against their will? Because you would not be respecting their rights. And when we say keep a cow, I'm assuming you mean for milk.
Yeah,
Do you know why cows produce milk?
yeah, that's for the babies.
For the babies. So they would have
Yeah.
to get pregnant, right? So that would mean
Yep.
you have to have 2 cows.
Yep.
What do you think happens in general when the baby are born?
What do you mean?
Like-
with the milk or what?
Well, so what do you think farmers do when the babies are born? Including, I come from Romania, by the way, so my grandma did have only 1 cow in her backyard, so I saw the same thing happening there, so it's a standard practice what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
But the first thing they do is when the babies are born, they separate them from their mother. Do you know why they do that?
Because then the baby's not drinking the milk.
Exactly.
No.
If they stay with their mother, the baby's going to
Yeah.
drink a lot of milk, and they don't want that to happen, right? They have to control that. So they separate the baby from their mother. If the baby is born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
Gone. Yeah.
They kill them.
It's a
Yeah,
nasty process.
that's where veal comes from.
Yeah.
And if the baby's born female, every year they get impregnated like their mother.
Yeah.
Every year baby's stolen and exploited for milk.
Yeah.
And until the age of 6 to 8, after which they also kill them. Do you know why they kill them at that age? Because cows can live 24, 25 years.
Because then it's a different kind of meat at that point, I'm assuming.
But you could say that also, but it's mostly because they can't get them pregnant. It's messed up, isn't it?
Oh,
Like they
yeah.
try to forcefully inseminate. Like, do you know the procedure of the artificial insemination? How they call it? So 90% of the time they do it this way, where they either get a veterinarian or they have somebody on the farm to do it. They get this giant glove. I don't know if you've ever seen these giant gloves that veterinarians have. My sister's a veterinarian in the US,
and
by the
that
way.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So they
Yeah.
put their hands in the anus of the cow to hold their cervix, and
Yeah.
then they inject bull semen in the vagina. Somebody else has to jerk off a bull to get the semen for that to happen.
Yep.
It's all a messed up thing because they inject a dildo in their anus for a bull to ejaculate. It's
They actually have anti-conception now. I don't know if you've seen that. It's like the T thing, so they can try to sync up all of the cows at the same time. And then
I
they
mean-
just pop them out. They pop them out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's
It's
insane.
a fucking string, and then they just pull it out so that they can all line them up on the same time.
Yeah, that's this kind of thing
Yeah.
to me is like a clear violation of their body autonomy, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anybody who is sentient, an individual who has emotions, who feels, who has thoughts, that who deserves their body autonomy to be taken away from them. Because even if they don't understand the concept of body autonomy, even if they don't understand exactly what's happening to them, they do feel the repercussions of having that body autonomy stripped away from them, right?
Right.
And now here comes the hard part, because do you think you have some responsibility in the matter of this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And I appreciate you saying that. And do you think you can absolve your responsibility, like go vegan and no longer pay for animal
I
products?
could. There's lots of nuts. You know, there's different ways. It's not just that we only have to eat vegetables. No, there's also fruits. There's also other different things. Again, like nuts, it's a major thing. You get the same kind of protein from it. Now, don't get me wrong, I love meat, but on the other hand, like the last couple of years, just appear from price and it's just not sustainable. I've already started making the steps. So
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
understand what you mean. Like, first of all, you're right. It is more expensive nowadays. It is totally unsustainable for the environment. Like, it takes up to 10 times more land for a
Yep.
gram of animal protein versus a gram of plant protein.
Yep.
But when I speak about this, obviously there's benefits to a plant-based diet, but I like to speak about veganism because veganism is to animals what feminism is to women.
Yep.
It's about respecting their rights.
Yep.
And while even if there were no benefits to being vegan, even if it was detrimental to the environment, I still think people should be vegan because we should be respecting animals' rights regardless. Just like if it were detrimental for the environment to be a feminist or for women to have rights, that doesn't mean women should not have rights.
No.
Women should still have rights, right?
True, true.
Yeah, exactly. So that's this is my whole spiel, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like you're an open-minded person. Don't get a lot of those, so I appreciate you. But I gotta also, like, you understand the problem, but do you understand the urgency of it? Like, whenever you buy an animal product, an innocent animal gets exploited, abused, and slaughtered.
Yeah.
Maybe not the product, not the one who made that product,
Yeah.
but the next one. You know,
Yeah.
they have to replace the product on the field, on the
And even so,
shelf.
you see that there's pigs that are just in little cages and they don't move their entire life. They're only there to be fattened up and slaughtered. Ah, I can't stand
Yeah,
that.
farrowing cages.
Ah,
yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
That's they're super bad. Yeah, so they're farrowing crates, as you say it. They put a mother pig, they put them on their side,
Yeah.
they impregnate them, and their whole life,
That's their
their whole
whole life.
existence is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, do you know how they kill pigs worldwide, pretty much?
I don't want to know, but yeah.
Gas chambers.
No.
They put them in CO2 gas chambers. Yeah, they put them in this thing into a cage. They put like 5 pigs into a cage. It's an elevator that has several cages, and the cages go down, and down it's a high concentration of CO2, up to 80 to 90%.
Yeah.
And then when they get there, they asphyxiate to death. But it's not just that they asphyxiate to death, because CO2 is like
It's like a poison.
yeah, it's when you burp out, you know, when you burp
Yeah.
from juice or something, it kind of burns your throat.
Yeah.
So this CO2 also burns their throat from the inside out. So they suffer in pain, they scream in pain. And a lot of people, the thing about it is, all of this is known. Not even slaughterhouse workers see this, because they made the chambers in a way that there's sound isolated, they're hidden
course.
from everybody. So the workers just push the pigs into a place, a gate closes, and on the other side at some point other pigs drop out.
Yeah.
So nobody sees this happening, but the reason why we know this is because of animal rights activists who have placed cameras inside and they see what's going on.
Yeah.
So knowing all of this, how many more animals should be exploited, used, killed for you from now on?
I would be okay if they stop it right now.
You'd be okay if it's that?
I would be okay with that.
Do you think you can stop it right now?
I personally cannot stop it, but I think that us as a whole can.
But
We
do you
need
think
enough people.
You can stop your contribution right now?
Oh yeah.
Do you
Ask
think
me
you
to
can
do
be
it.
vegan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do this.
Fuck yeah, I like you.
I don't think there's anything in this. All right.
I mean, even if there is, listen.
I've never gone vegan before, so I don't know what's in this, but
Even if there is, the point isn't, so even if there is, even if you have, let's say, something in your fridge that has animal products, the point isn't to throw all of that away. The point is to, so when I became vegan, for example, I didn't throw away all the products that I had in the fridge.
You eat
I
it
just,
first.
I used that time to find the products that resemble the most the products that I like,
Yeah.
so that, but I never paid for an animal product again, at least not knowing. It happened from time to time, you know,
yeah,
without
it's really
knowing.
hard. Yeah.
But if you're paying attention, if you're looking,
yeah.
that's all it is.
Yeah. I'm not a
Was it
vegan
Jen?
yet, but I'm good. I'll convert.
Jen, not convert
Jenny,
because
yeah,
Jenny.
Jen, yeah.
Jenny, you're awesome, Jenny.
Cool.
So if you scan this QR code,
Yeah?
I'll give you this card.
Okay.
There's two interesting documentaries. One is Dominion, which shows what animals go through, and the other is the
Am
most
I gonna have
important
nightmares
speech
from
you'll ever
this?
hear. So if you can't watch this kind of stuff, I watched 10-15 minutes of Dominion, then I started crying and
Yeah,
stopped.
see that I get very emotional about this. Don't get me wrong.
I
but-
get that. I get
Yeah.
that. Then the most important speech you'll ever hear doesn't have that, and it's a good speech to watch. It's a activist from the U.S.
Yeah.
who held a speech at the university. Somebody filmed it, and they thought it was such a good speech that they put it up online.
Okay.
And it's actually a really good speech. It's got like millions of views or something. It's a
Alright.
pretty good speech. Can you promise me you'll watch the most
Yeah.
important speech you'll ever hear?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a thing there called Challenge 22.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a lot of information out
That's
there,
okay.
but the Challenge 22 thing, they hook you up with a nutritionist or a dietitian, actually, not even a nutritionist.
Yeah.
They send you recipes every day, and they help you adopt a plant-based diet for free within your budget, within your area. Yeah, everything you need.
Is that on here?
Yeah, and you also have my social media there,
Okay.
my Instagram and my YouTube. You can watch the conversation back. I probably will cut it because I don't get a lot of open-minded people, so I love cutting
Right,
this
right,
kind of
right.
conversations. Yeah,
Yeah. All
That's
right.
it.
Cool.
no more
Appreciate
animal
it.
exploitation.
No, it's good, man.
I appreciate
hey,
you.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
luck with
Cheers.
this. Hey, I like what you're doing. This is good. We need to have more of this.
We do.
All over.
I mean,
We need everyone there.
consider if you want to be an activist yourself, also consider doing that.
What do you do? Like
In an
use-
hour, we'll have a booth over there,
Yeah?
or maybe even still here. I'm not sure where, here or there.
Yeah.
We'll have a booth where we do activists. So if you want to pass by and say hello, we'll
Yeah.
have some VR headsets. We'll put VR headsets. We ask people to try the VR headsets, and in the VR headsets they show what dairy cows go through specifically, and then we have conversations with people. But not everybody's open towards having conversations with people. So as an activist, you can still help out by either trying to get people like holding a sign, or by I don't know, by talking to the activists from time to time. There's so many things to
Yeah.
help out, but yeah.
Cool. All right. Hey, appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much,
Appreciate
Jenny.
what
Have a
you're
good
doing.
one. Cheers.
You're not very, what do you mean? What do you mean they're like?
You wanna have a conversation with me? Hey everybody, remember to subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hey, you wanna come here? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, all right.
You wanna come here? Yeah.
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Deepak.
Deepak. Nice
Yes,
to meet you, Deepak.
same here.
I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you, Chip.
So Deepak, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight
Okay.
for the animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
There's a sense of life, of course, in primary with them. I've always been in a city.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you kind of disconnect from animals a bit
I
more.
get that. Yeah.
I grew up in Bombay, in India. Typical busy city.
Yeah.
Not many nature spots.
I actually been to Mumbai.
Yeah,
Mumbai.
you
Yeah,
did?
it's
You did?
it's
You
really
like
nice.
it?
It's very busy.
It
I'll
is
give you
very
that.
busy,
It's a
exactly.
nice city. Like I did like. I think Mumbai was the only city that I saw greenery around, and I really liked it, and it was so exotic to me.
Yes,
But
that is true.
but it's a very busy city for my own. I wouldn't
It
want to
is.
live there because it's so too busy for my taste.
Exactly,
But it's a really nice city.
Exactly, and that's the reason I left when I was, I wouldn't have thought that I would do it, but I did it because of the same reason.
Yeah.
And life has brought me here now, currently, and I think here in Amsterdam or Netherlands, I've probably connected to animal and nature more. I just don't, all my life it was more like they were there in the background, but
Yeah.
there was some sense of disconnection. And also, of course, you look at a lot of animals while you grow up is also a source of food.
Yeah.
So there is that, I don't know, this disconnection with them, having a purpose more than that. So I guess, yeah, that's primarily what I can think about immediately when you ask me that question.
I agree with you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's actually one of the things I want to talk about, because a lot of us, when we think about animals, we think about either about the wild animals or the animals that we like,
Sure.
and we constantly think, well, those are nice animals, they deserve to live or everything.
Sure.
But do you think that the animals that we farm, the cows, the chickens, the pigs, the sheep, do
Yeah.
you think they also should deserve the right to decide for their own body?
Yeah, ideally yes, but I don't know how does that happen. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a more complex issue than that. I would say. How would you enable that? A, B, what are the alternatives, and are they like immediately applicable? Because we deal with a very huge population
Yeah.
globally.
Yeah.
Hunger is a big thing, and that's something basic that needs to be kind of like taken care of by governments, or people have to figure their own way out
Yeah.
to do it without destroying habitats, for example.
What if I told you that there's a way where we could feed 150 million more people, a way where we could save habitats and curb down climate change,
Yeah.
a way where we can respect all these animals' rights, and a way where we can all live healthier, better, and healthier, better, and I don't know, without any exploitation involved.
Sure.
Do you know what that would be?
No
Everybody going vegan.
idea. Yeah, everybody going vegan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if everybody on this planet would go vegan,
Yeah.
we would have more land to rewild. We would have more land to produce more food.
Yeah.
And we could feed way more people,
Okay.
rewild, and do way more with it.
Okay.
And we would
Okay.
also abolish a lot of systems of exploitation that are not just for animals,
Sure.
but also for humans. Because in slaughterhouses, workers are usually coming from marginalized communities. They don't have any alternatives, and they
Yeah.
end up in a job where they sit for a year or so,
Yeah.
and then they have issues for life like PTSD and stuff.
All right.
So they are definitely abused in these situations.
Sure. It's a tough job,
It is.
for sure. Yeah.
So while I can't ask you to make a vegan world, of course, because you don't have that power, I don't
Yeah,
have that power.
absolutely.
I can ask of you yourself to be vegan, because that would imply up to 100 animals being saved
Sure.
and up to 100 animals not being exploited.
Sure.
How do you feel about that? Have you ever considered going vegan yourself?
So I was raised in India. In India, we eat a lot of vegetarian food.
Yeah.
That's our, and for us, meat would be like the Sunday family thing.
Yeah.
So most of the day, even what we snack on, the street food is mostly vegetarian food. And that's kind of like part of culture I come from. Meat also, of course, is there, but I think it goes beyond just the thought process that okay, I want to do something, but it's also kind of like the culture aspect of certain dishes or certain things that you have been passed on for generations.
Yeah.
And there's a certain kind of palate developed for things. So, yeah, like if you ask me right away, yeah, I don't think I'm fully ready for, but it is something I would like to explore. But I guess there is more, in my opinion, you need more balance.
But
with
where do
things.
your values lie? Because
Yeah.
let's explore this a little bit. Do you think
Yeah.
it's okay to test on animals?
No, of course not.
Why is
No.
it not okay to test on animals?
See, it depends what you're testing. If you're testing just general stuff, which
Cosmetics.
cosmetics, for example, which you can completely avoid, then of course it's unfair that you create that whole kind of industry which is just specifically supporting economics. That's it.
Hold this for a second.
yes.
My cap fell. Otherwise, the phone overheats.
Sorry, no problem.
You're saying testing cosmetics is bad. Is it bad because there is no necessity to it, as you just mentioned?
Yeah, I mean that's in my opinion, but then
Yeah.
for another person that might be a necessity. So if I look from my point of view, it doesn't. It's something that is not covered on the basic terms of life, that you don't need makeup in general
Well-
to live, I guess.
Whether it's a necessity or not,
yeah.
it's not an opinion, right? It's
No.
we can make it factual.
Sure.
Like it's in an essence, can we do without it? Then yes, then it is not a necessity, right?
Correct.
Can we? And when I say can we do without it, I don't mean like we, I don't know, kill ourselves for it or
Sure.
make a difficult time out of it, but rather, can we maintain a similar lifestyle, maybe a little bit inconvenient at first, while still rejecting this idea of animal testing on animals? And obviously we can. We have several alternatives.
Yeah.
So the necessity part is a very important part because now if you switch to clothes, for example, do you think is it okay, is it moral in your view to use animals for their skin, to farm them so that to kill them, to farm them, to exploit them so that we have their skin and wear their skin?
I think if it's just for the exotic essence of it, then no. Like, because of course, in say if you go way back in the past, it was happening because that was the only source or
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah.
But now we found alternatives. We have much more knowledge. We can, make enough for everybody without doing that. So in that sense, yeah, it does make sense if you can at least cut off things. But if you're doing just for the aesthetic value of it or the luxury aspect of it, that I can have crocodile skin bag or I want
It's bad.
yeah,
right?
it's
So yet again we come
Yeah.
back to, if it were
Yeah.
a necessity, it would
Yeah.
be justified somehow, but if
Sure.
it weren't, it's not.
Sure.
So then when we come to food, do you think us exploiting animals, using them, is a necessity?
Again, as I said, like over farming or overdoing of anything is completely
Even
I think,
I
yeah.
don't mean over farming.
Yeah.
Farming one single animal, is
Yeah.
that a necessity for us?
If you go, I mean, of course, if there is lots of other stuff that you can eat. You don't not necessarily need to eat animals.
Or animal products.
Or animal products, for
Yeah.
example. I mean, it's not an absolute necessity, but as I said, it is more of a cultural aspect to it.
But so could leather be,
No,
right?
sure.
Leather could also be a
Sure.
cultural aspect of it.
Sure,
Should that mean
100%.
we continue doing it?
Yeah. I get where you're getting at.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
because
sure.
like I understand that
Yeah.
that animal products are important to some cultures, and I agree with you on that
Sure,
one.
sure.
I'm from Romania. I
Yeah.
actually relate to a lot of how you said, because in Romania I grew up in the same way where we
Sure.
ate meat once a week.
Yeah.
But all these cultures, on all of these traditions, they can adapt. They don't need to, like, I believe that all these traditions, all this culture is not about the exploitation and the killing of the animal, but rather about sitting down with your family,
Yeah.
consuming something together.
Sure.
And it doesn't have to be somebody's corpse or somebody's secretions.
Sure.
It doesn't have to imply exploitation, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair point. I mean, as I said, yeah. I mean, it is what you say is right. I mean, if you kind of like move away from it, it can very well get out of your list of necessities.
Yeah.
I mean, indeed, that there is enough alternatives that you got to do. I don't know how it adapts as the size of the population gets larger.
Yeah.
Or currently it's serving a certain scale of people, and when that goes a bit more bigger or global, I don't know how that adapts, and also I don't know
As we started with the conversation, it
Yeah.
adapts really well.
Yeah.
A lot more people could be fed.
Yeah.
Because, when it comes to animal agriculture, we forget that we actually have to grow food to feed the animals. So we produce, it takes between 3 to 10 times more land
Yeah.
to produce 1 gram of animal protein versus 1 gram of
Versus-
plant protein.
sure.
So we use more land in the process, mainly because we produce more crops for them to feed them.
To feed them.
So any problem that we have with how we farm, which we do have a lot of problems also with plant farming,
Sure.
they're all multiplied by animal agriculture. So do you think that you as an individual have some responsibility in this matter?
Yeah, of course. Of course, we all have to do a bit.
Yeah.
We all have to do a bit. I mean,
What would that mean? What would that mean? What would that mean when you say we all have to do our bit?
In the sense, if it becomes, I said it's a bit more like the philosophy of the culture I grew up in. It is implied in every action that you take. So it's not just one specific thing or one specific idea or adapting a certain thing, but it's just you're in a situation, And in the situation, you need to do the best that you can. In the sense where you can, if you can
I see what
respond to the situation at least to the best of your capabilities and with honesty. I think that I look at things a bit more like that. Is how I show up every
Yeah.
day, every minute. So, of course, like when I saw this and immediately wanted to talk to you is because that's a part of what I'm doing, or what part of how I'm trying to live
Yeah.
at this moment. So, yeah, and within that scope, if this conversation has clicked something in my mind, or it's there in my subconscious now, and if the right moment arrives, and if I can do something towards it, I think I will.
But let me ask you this, because
Yeah.
when you make these choices, when you go to a supermarket, when you go
Yeah.
to a restaurant here, wherever you go,
Yeah.
you always have the choice, don't you?
Sure.
You always have this choice. And you know it's a fairly simple one, because you know that if you're buying an animal product,
Yeah.
there's no complexity behind it. An animal was exploited for that
Correct,
product.
correct.
And if you don't buy an animal product, an animal was not exploited.
Sure.
So I'm just wondering, like, if you're going forward from here, do you think you would ever be acting morally when you buy an animal product?
I think that, I think I'll be more aware.
You'll be more aware.
Aware that, or look into things.
But you would
things-
still be
things
doing
that are-
something wrong, wouldn't you?
Uh,
Because you would be supporting needless animal exploitation.
Correct. I understand. You know, I'm gonna be 100 with you because you know, as I
Sure.
said, like it takes a while to switch your mindset.
I get that,
So
yeah.
what I believe is that with this conversation there is something planted, and I want to work on it.
Yeah.
And I see where it takes me. So in my opinion, as I said, like it would, I could just say yeah, sure, you know, I'll do it, but I'd rather be honest. Because
Let's do one thing
yeah,
then.
yeah,
Let's do one thing.
yeah.
I'll give you a card because I think like I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a documentary here called Dominion.
Yeah.
They show what animals go through.
Sure.
Can you promise me you'll watch that?
I will.
Or the most important speech. If you can't watch that, I couldn't watch it myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad. But the most important speech you'll ever hear is the next best thing. It's the second thing that appears on the, when you scan this QR code. Can you promise me you'll watch one of these two?
I will.
And let's just do this small commitment. Until you watch it, don't consume any animal products.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Fair point.
I appreciate you, man.
Good
Thank you for this
conversation.
conversation.
No problem at all.
And let's do our best, okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the animals need us.
No,
okay?
I'm happy. That I came and I spoke to you, and yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers, man.
Have a great day.
You do. The problem is, everybody, that I am facing the sun. So I will need to move because as I'm facing the sun, the phone still gets a little bit heated, I think. Good guy. Yeah, good guy. Pretty good conversation so far. We had 3 good conversations. Well, the first one wasn't good, but it also wasn't that bad, was it? We did show the... I don't expect an answer. I don't expect you to examine your heart. Are we having a lot of people in here that are really, really wanting to support animal exploitation? Right. I know, Randy. I figured you didn't mean me. Thank you, Randy, for having conversations with people in the chat. I got here IBS while trying vegan diet. I tried Challenge 22. Well, no more name. Actually, empirical evidence does show that a plant-based diet does curb the symptoms of an IBS. And if you're having issues with that, you can always, as I try Challenge 22 and explain to them that you have IBS. And you can adapt to it. IBS is curable on a vegan diet. I don't know if it's curable, but it definitely improves the symptoms. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this around. Kind of like where I'm at, but unfortunately I have to do that, because otherwise the phone will overheat. Let's see how I do this. One at a time, huh? So I'm going to be... Not the Rick and Morty hat. What's wrong with the Rick and Morty hat? Okay. Now it's a bit crooked. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Let me put the cap on. You look good, man. What's your IBM? What's IBM? I don't know what that is. Okay. Have you had a BM today? A bowel movement today? Yeah, of course. I have it regularly, man. Ever since I'm vegan, regularly, twice a day, morning, evening. I don't know why people don't want to be plant-based, to be honest. It's like on top of, because I'm here to speak about animal rights, and you know, it's an important topic, but on top of that, tell you what, you will be way healthier on a plant-based diet, most likely. Oh, BMI, you mean? What's my BMI? I have no clue, but BMI is not a good indicator for me. It's not a good indicator at all because, well, I'm a muscular guy, man. If I were to do a BMI, I would probably have a high BMI. Okay, I moved everything around. Let's do this. Poor people ate bread. Poor people are bread. The rich ate meat. I guess he meant ate. You guys want to try a social experiment? You're vegetarian. John Raker, do you know that as a vegetarian, I suppose you mean you're still exploiting and slaughtering innocent animals? Because in the dairy industry, in the egg industry, animals are treated like objects, exploited and killed. Hi, you want to try the experiment? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me just... Okay, can you come here?
Here?
Nice. What's your name?
I'm Zoe.
Zoe, nice to meet you. I'm Chip. Where are you from, Zoe?
I'm from the Philippines.
From
and
the
Hawaii.
Philippines. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Lovely country.
Thank you.
So Zoe, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I really like animals.
You really like animals? Yeah. Do you think animals deserve rights?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you were to think on the top of your head, what rights would you say animals deserve?
I think that they deserve to be more protected. Me myself, I'm not vegan or anything, but I do think that like animals absolutely deserve to be more protected, especially the ones that are like about to go extinct. Like they need to be a lot more protected.
Why?
Because animals, they like for people who are not vegan, they are our source of life, kind of, I suppose. And
So you mean we should protect wildlife so that we can kill them and eat them?
no, not per se, but like so like farms and stuff, they are built to like
Exploit animals.
yes, exactly. But then wildlife, we should keep those protected so they can like do their own thing and
Why?
stuff. Because I think that wildlife is extremely beautiful and helpful for our planet.
So because it's helpful to us, we should protect them.
Yes.
If they weren't helpful to us, if there was a species that wasn't helpful for us, it's okay to kill them.
No, because we're the ones that are infiltrating the planet to them because it's literally their home and we're building it to our liking.
So what about the farmed animals? Why don't they deserve the same right, in your opinion? Because it feels to me like, okay, if you want to consider wild animals, it's fine. I love wild animals also, but well, I don't love any animal. I don't love any animal, including humans. I'm impartial to all of them. I just don't like injustice. So why not consider also the farm animals? It feels to me like they should have the same rights as wild animals, shouldn't they?
Yes, well, farms are based on making food, I
Making
guess.
money.
Making money and making food, yes.
Well, we can make food without farming animals, can't we?
we can, but some of us indeed enjoy food as well.
So if I enjoy killing orangutans, which is an endangered species, and eating them, should I be allowed to do it?
No,
Why not?
I wouldn't say that you are allowed to do that.
Why shouldn't I be allowed to do it?
Because
Well, let me be clear. I would not kill wild orangutans. I would do the same thing. I would sexually exploit them so that I bring more of them to life, and then I kill them at a young age, as they do with other animals. So I would essentially farm orangutans,
okay, if you're fine with that, then you can do that.
and you're fine with it also.
Yes, well, as long as we like protect the wildlife and yeah.
Okay. What if I did it to dogs? Would you be okay? Same thing.
I mean, like in some countries they eat dogs.
So you're okay with doing it to dogs also?
Me personally, I don't eat dogs, but like if you do in your country.
Why
and
not?
it's, like, that I'm not.
Yeah. Why don't you eat dogs?
I don't know. I just don't really like the idea of it, and it's like not like
Why?
needed in my religion or like in my country that it's a tradition or something. So I don't eat dogs. But if it is in your country, then of course,
So if it becomes a tradition in your country, are you gonna start eating dogs?
probably not.
So it doesn't matter if it's a tradition or not. So then why don't you eat dogs?
Well, if it's like, I don't know. I just don't really like the idea of it.
What's wrong with the idea of it?
I had a dog. He like, my father gave him away sadly. So like,
It wouldn't be your dog, right? Just to
No,
be
it
clear,
would-
it
it
would be a,
wouldn't be my
a different dog.
but
That
I just really like dogs. I really like because I think most dogs are like house animals.
So do you think we should grant animals rights based on whether we like them or not?
No,
So then you liking the dog doesn't justify it then.
no,
So then why wouldn't you eat dogs then?
because it's not for me.
It's not
and
for you.
Maybe it's for other people, which is totally.
But why
fine.
is it not for you?
Because it isn't. I haven't tried it, and I'm not appealed to the idea to. Try
Let's say
it.
you accidentally try it and you love it.
Then I love it.
Then you would start eating dogs?
If if I like it, sure, maybe.
So if you like it, sure, okay. That's fine. Okay, what about humans? Let's say you accidentally eat humans and you like it. Are you gonna start eating humans?
No.
Why not?
That I don't know. It kind of disgusts me to be eating humans. But like, if I like it, I don't know what.
Maybe you can
that's
do an
okay.
injection that does no longer disgust you. Are you gonna start eating humans?
I mean, like, if they don't disgust me anymore.
Yeah, the idea of they would still be exploited, farmed, right? Sexually exploited, brought into existence only to be killed. Would you be okay with that?
I don't know.
You
really.
don't know?
I don't know.
What if you
That's-
were in their position, being brought into existence only to be exploited and killed? Would you
If
be
I
okay
did-
with it?
If I didn't know anything better than that, then I would just accept my fate.
But
and-
would you think that's right?
I don't know if I didn't know anything else.
But
than
I'm not
that,
asking
then
you.
no.
So if you were in that position with your current knowledge, would you think it's fair for you to be brought into existence, exploited and killed? Because somebody likes the taste of your flesh.
I mean, like, if it keeps other people alive, yes.
Well, they can be alive in other ways, but they choose to exploit and kill you.
It finds me.
That's fine. So it would be okay if they do that to your mom, to your dad, doesn't matter.
Oh no, not to my family.
Oh, not
To
to your
me, it's
family.
fine.
Okay, so why wouldn't it be okay to do it to your family?
Because I cherish my family a lot, and yeah, they deserve to live.
So basically, your whole moral views on the world is based on your feelings towards somebody, right? So somebody deserves to have rights or shouldn't be exploited or killed if you like them. If you don't like them, it's okay to exploit and kill them, right?
I suppose.
You
but,
suppose? Okay.
What's
What's your political view? Are you left or right?
I don't know. I don't really.
Do you
get-
like Trump?
No.
So do you think it's okay to exploit and kill Trump?
No.
But you don't like him. What do you mean? There's a contradiction in your view just now.
Yes, but like, he's human.
Oh, but you just said just now that if you like the taste of their flesh, you would be okay with exploiting and killing them, even if they are human.
Okay, well, yes, I don't like human beings, but that doesn't mean that we should put like that doesn't mean we should put humans in like danger because we like the taste of their flesh.
Why not? Why would that be wrong? Is it wrong? Because I'm getting mixed messages. At first you said you would do it, and now you're saying it's wrong. So I'm getting a lot of mixed messages over here.
Well, I don't know how I would do that.
Well, you pay others to do it. You wouldn't do it yourself. You would pay somebody to do it.
Oh, okay. So to sexually exploit humans and then kill them for
Yeah.
my, okay.
For your convenience and taste pleasure.
I don't know. I don't
You don't know if you're okay or not with that?
know because I currently, in my point of view of the world, I would not do it right now
Why?
because the idea doesn't sound very appealing to me.
But can you think logically why? For a second. I understand it doesn't sound appealing to you, but can you make a logical statement on why it's not appealing, other than your feelings towards it?
No, not really.
Not really. Do you think we should dictate morality worldwide based on how you dictate it, based on your feelings towards it?
No, but what I do think about the world is that a lot should change about it. And right now, the future, so like the children right now who are still in preschool and middle school and high school, I think that we could make a really big change with how the world is like. Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 12. 12.
12. Ah, shit. I didn't even ask. Are you with your mom or your dad
Yeah,
here?
my mom's there.
Is it okay?
She's fine.
Is it
Yeah,
alright?
she's fine.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
She told me to go to it.
Ah,
so
okay, okay, okay.
It's fine.
So you're 12, but you know I get that why you make these statements then, but because I guess when you're a little bit older you understand the perspective, but like do you understand what morality is?
Yes.
So do you understand the idea that morality is subjective?
Yes.
But do you understand that it's not subjective in a way that if I want something or if I think something is right or wrong, then it is right or wrong? Because morality is subjectively built, but objectively applied. That means when you say that it is moral to kill and eat humans, or that you don't have a problem, or maybe you don't have a problem with it, that means every victim of that choice should have the same treatment. It should be moral or immoral regardless of the victim. And if you throw an exception of it, like say, well, then okay, not my family, then you need to have a justification for it, a logical justification. Because morality isn't, because if everybody would just do morality in the sense that, well, this is how I feel about it, then we would have chaos everywhere. Because the minute I don't like somebody, I would just say it's moral for me to kill them. The minute somebody doesn't like me, they would just say it's moral for them to kill me. So it doesn't work that way, right? It's not subjectivity in morality. It doesn't imply something is immoral because I don't like it. It implies it needs to be objectively applied. That's the whole building of it, right? So then, if you think about it truly, I'm pretty sure you're against human slavery, right?
Absolutely.
Well, farming humans would imply a form of slavery, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just as farming animals implies a form of animal slavery. So then, I understand that probably in your worldview, in your principles, you'd have this delimitation between human beings and animals, and you're saying it's wrong to do it to humans, but it's okay to do it to animals. But you need a justification for that, because they're all individuals who have emotions, who feel, and they're all subjects of their own universe. They have an experience of the world just like you do. So what would you think is a justification for having this delimitation between humans and animals, where one you treat them with violence and the other with respect?
That's a very good question. I don't know an answer to that right now, but yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for having this conversation with me. I'll give you this card. I hope you think a little bit. If you scan this QR code, there's a documentary here called Dominion, or The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear is the next thing. It's a video that's really good. Can you promise me you'll watch one of these two? It just shows what animals go through and to learn a little bit about what you're supporting.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see.
That's all I ask of you, to get a little bit informed, okay? You're very young, and it's good to be informed, because when you're informed, you make better decisions, right? It's not, you don't just go by what others are saying. You make your own choices, your own decisions, which is what you want out of store, okay? Thank you so much for having this conversation with me. Have a nice day. You guys want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, we were curious.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure, why not? Yeah, of course. We're not gonna go alone.
Give me a second.
Oh, Instagram and YouTube. Wow.
Is that YouTube? Yeah, no, that's YouTube lives. Yeah.
What's your name?
Wait, I'm sorry.
I'm Alexia.
Alexia, nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Yap.
Yep, nice to meet you. Where are you guys from?
France.
I'm Dutch.
Oh, both Dutch, okay. Well, I'm
No,
Romanian.
I'm
she's
French.
French, okay. French, Dutch, okay. Well, I'm from Romania, but I live here in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
I'm Chip. I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
Like animals?
Yeah, they're important.
Yeah, I think their
Do
rights
you-
should be fought for.
Their rights should be fought for.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a voice, right? Somebody has to fight for them. Do you think that, what rights do you think they deserve? Like at the top of your head, just name a right that you think animals should have.
Like right to enough space to live in, like peacefully or like with comfort.
With comfort, yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say freedom of speech, but no, that doesn't work.
That's a pretty good basic right, though.
But yeah, I don't know how it translates to animals.
What about body autonomy? The right to decide for their own body.
So no animal testing, you mean?
No
For
animal
example.
testing, yeah, for example.
Yeah, they should.
I mean, it would be a very far-reaching. Like if you give all animals bodily autonomy, it would be very wide-reaching consequences. I'm not per se against it, but it would translate into like a huge societal shift, because then how do you decide what an animal chooses, and is it like ethical or reasonable to for example, kill them for meat and so forth? So then, I mean, I think
Yeah, there you go. You
It's
dropped on.
possible.
Is it ethical to kill an animal for meat?
it's ethical to kill. I would say yes.
It's optional meat, by the way.
But
It's optional.
yeah, meat. No. I'm mostly vegetarian, so I never buy meat myself.
Are humans animals?
Yes. I
So
think
is it ethical to kill humans for meat?
No, not for meat, because I mean, of course, that's complicated because it's the same species. But I think, in general, nature-wise, it is somewhat normal to kill another animal for meat or for like consumption. But then I think the current way society does it now is it's too far gone. It's too far disconnected from the real world.
Yeah, let's not gray it out. So let's speak about this. Why is it ethical to kill an animal for meat? For an optional product?
I want to say it depends how you do it. As in, if you kill it, you only take, I don't know, the ribs for ribs, and then
Okay, let's
then
scale it down.
yeah.
I'm assuming you would think doing the same thing to a human being is unethical.
Yes.
I'm assuming you know that human beings are animals, as you just said now. So what is the difference between a human being and a cow, let's say, that justifies the difference in treatment?
I guess this is a different species.
and that you're talking
Would you
to
be okay?
humans
Would
about
you be
this.
okay with doing this to dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if someone eats meat and kills animals, then they should be able to kill any animal.
So you would kill any dogs?
I mean, I think if I like personally now in the Netherlands, like growing up where I am from, and in my cultural context, I would not do it out of my own will. But if I went to a country or a place where it
Why
was
wouldn't you
normal-
do it out of your own will?
Because I don't have a desire to eat any particular new animal. I don't eat much animals in general. So then,
So it's not about respecting them, it's about your desire still. But if you all of a sudden change your desire and want to eat dogs, you would eat dogs.
I mean, as in the rare cases I eat meat, like maybe if I lived in a country where I was normalized and it is possible to eat dogs, then maybe I would if I am exposed to it long enough. Yes, because I don't think it's like I do think all animals are the same. If you eat one, you can eat all, and you can't differentiate between them because that would
Okay,
be
then let's go
nonsense.
back to humans because I need to see this difference. What is the difference between human beings and cows that justifies the difference in treatment?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Like I'm looking for a phenotypical difference. I don't know if you know what that is.
Phenotypical, as in like the
An observable trait.
I guess the level of intelligence would be it, but also the fact that you can't communicate with cows as well, that helps. Like,
Okay, so let me equalize it. If we find a human being with the same level of intelligence of a cow who you cannot speak to, would it be okay to farm them?
No,
So that's not the difference then.
no.
So what is the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
Between intellectually challenged human beings who cannot talk, who have the same level of intellect as a cow, and the cow.
I guess that we're a species that likes to self-preserve and not kill
But
ourselves.
but if somebody doesn't have that instinct of self-preservation, it would be moral for them to kill human beings or farm human beings.
If they didn't have that instinct of self-preservation,
Well,
Well, they're
of preservation, right?
preservation of their own species.
Of their own species, yeah.
Yeah, but that would go against the push of the species.
Well,
So-
no, because it's according to your own moral values. Because the reason your morality says, if you want to preserve your species, then it's immoral to kill members of your own species.
Yes.
But if you don't want to preserve your own species, then it is moral to kill your own species,
Yeah,
correct?
but I do
So
think
then if
it's-
somebody doesn't want to preserve their own species, according to your own values, it would be okay for them to kill and eat humans.
I mean, I didn't say which values are you basing this on,
Your values.
but which value in particular that I mentioned before.
You just said that the reason why it's wrong to kill and eat humans is because we want to preserve our own species.
Yes.
But if an individual does not want to do that, then according to your own values, I'm just applying simple logic here.
My values
That means,
of like being able to determine your own life, or what do you mean exactly?
so if I'm an individual and you want to tell me that an action is moral or immoral,
Yes.
you want to teach me what is moral and immoral, you want to teach me your values,
Yes.
okay? So you're telling me, I'm asking you, can I kill and eat humans? What are you going to say?
No,
Why not?
because they are the same species.
Okay, but then I'll
He's a
say,
human.
why does that matter?
Because I mean, I think it's something which is ingrained in most species. I don't know why. It's probably I'm not an expert. I don't study
But
biology.
why? I don't have that. I don't
you
have a
ask a
problem with
tiger-
killing and eating humans. So then, what exactly is your morality saying now? Because I don't have a problem with killing and eating humans. I don't have this instinct. So then, according to your values, should I kill and eat humans?
Well, no,
So why?
because it would be negative for the species as a whole.
But why would I care? I don't care about the species.
Yeah, but I do.
Okay, but you do. But
Yeah.
so if you care about the species, then it's immoral. But I don't have that. If I don't care about the species, therefore it's moral for me.
Yeah, but then I do think it would limit. I mean, it can be moral for your own view of the world. Like morality can be extremely different for every person. Like you have.
Okay, so I have to explain this to you as I explained to the previous person also. Morality is subjective,
Yes,
but it's
yeah, it
objective,
is.
but it's objectively applied. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, as in you are. Like I am able to tell you what your morals are based on my own
No,
morals.
as in your values. If you take your values and apply it to somebody else, and thus somebody else takes your values and does that thing, then you should find it moral because they're your values. So if you, in your values you say, if you value the species, then it's wrong to kill a member
Yes,
of your
but if
species.
you don't value the species, then it's not wrong.
Then it's not wrong, exactly. So that's your values. So then you would be okay with what Jeffrey Dahmer did, right? Where he killed and ate humans because he didn't value his species.
No.
Why not? Because according to your values, as we've just established, it should be moral.
Because morality. Okay. I mean, for his own moral perspective.
No,
it can
according
be-
to your moral perspective, because he didn't value every single point that you said, it's moral if you value your species. If you don't value your species, sorry, it's immoral if you value your species, it's moral if you don't. He doesn't, therefore it's moral, according to you.
Okay, let me process. I mean, so because I think they should have their own moral compass, then I can deem it moral for him. That's what you're trying to say.
No, what
or-
I'm trying to say is that morality is objectively applied. The reason why it's important is because morality cannot be subjectively applied. You cannot say morality, this is my morality, this is your morality, because then everything is chaotic. If I think women shouldn't have rights, then that's my morality and I should start taking away women, rights from women.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way. The way it works is you should have morality. Every rule you create in morality, you have to create it independent of the subject in your own morality, and then you can apply that independent of the subject. And if you have a dependence on the
so-
subject's species, the subject's gender, the subject's race, or whatever else, you need to have a pretty good justification for it, especially when you're committing acts of violence or oppression.
So because I have different moral values in regards to what I mean. Yeah, it's difficult. I honestly can't say exactly why.
Because there's no difference. That's the reality. If I ask you what you value in your life, would it be the intelligence that you have, or would it be the experiences that you had, the people that you met, the emotions that you had along the way? Which one is it?
No, of course the second, because
Yeah.
that's what you feel.
Well,
the most
animals have that
emotional.
also.
Yeah, they have
So
the
if
same
that's the
emotions.
most important thing in your life, that should be also the most important thing to them in their life. It's only logical thinking.
Yeah.
So then us taking that away from me, taking that away from you would be a crime because that's what you value.
Yeah.
And me taking that away from an animal would be a crime
Same
because that's
crime.
what they value. It's the same logic. You see what I mean? So that's why it's wrong to kill a human. That's why it's wrong to kill an animal because their value, what they value, it's you're essentially not respecting what they value. But if a human being says, "Hey, please kill me," if an animal says, "Hey, please kill me," well, an animal can't do that. But let's just imagine that they would, then that wouldn't be immoral because they're giving you consent. They're asking for
I
it.
see.
See what I mean?
Okay. No, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, coming back to animal rights, do you think animals should have rights? Should we respect their rights?
I think, honestly, working towards a future where we don't eat animals would be the best goal for humanity as a whole. It's just a slow process, but I don't know, I think because we study law, so I think if you apply, immediately giving rights to the animals, I think it would lead to big societal upheaval. It would not be able to be implemented immediately, with too much effort. It's just not enough support.
But you could
for it.
respect their rights. Not everybody has to, but you can.
Yeah, personally I can. Yeah.
You can, yeah.
I mean, I never buy meat, but I eat it when I'm at a friend's house or when I'm when it's convenient, I guess. Yeah.
But you
It's
do
true.
understand that still
it's
creates
hypocrisy.
demand, right? That still
Yeah, I
creates
know.
demand
I know.
for more
Yeah,
animal
exactly.
products, which is essentially the issue, which is essentially the violation of their rights.
Yeah, the decreasing of animal product use is the best. I
Yeah,
agree.
but not just decreasing, abolishing it altogether. Because if you're against slavery, then you should be against animal slavery also.
Yeah.
If you're against the idea of individuals not having body autonomy, it shouldn't matter if the individual is a different species. Because let's imagine that, hypothetically speaking, you know that there's so many couples on this planet who, no matter how much they try, they can't have a baby. And there's a definition of species where it says you can produce fertile offsprings. Right, that's one of the species.
That's a possible species,
It's
yeah,
it's a
possible
very
species.
complex definition of what species is,
Yeah.
and the delimitation between species can get pretty gray. But let's just imagine that scientists do this study on hundreds of thousands of individuals and realize that the reason why a lot of couples can't make babies is because they're actually a different subspecies or a different species or whatever you want to call it, right?
And then it suddenly would be the
Then
moral
then
values would
suddenly
not
how
apply
would it
anymore.
be justified, right? Because there
Yeah.
would still be a different species. Would it be justified to enslave and kill them? It wouldn't.
Yeah.
So species is not a good delimitation. It's not a good justification to enslave somebody, and especially because you didn't choose to be born human. An animal didn't choose to be born the species that they're in, and to judge them for that and to say, well, I'm going to cut your throat and eat your flesh because you're a species that I like to taste the taste of. Is that fair towards
Yeah.
them?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your.
Let me give you some cards.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 cards. I just want you to know a little bit about what animal agriculture does.
Yeah.
I don't have any financial incentive in this game,
No.
but if you
good.
can scan this QR code, there's a documentary there called Dominion and
Yeah.
a speech called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. Can you
Okay.
promise me you'll watch one of these 2?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
give-
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I was vegetarian for 4 years in the past. I kind of became flexitarian now, just I guess out of laziness or out of convenience. But I mean, it's always good to reconsider your values. So.
yeah, but vegetarians, by the way, it's a diet.
Yeah, it's
you know?
true, yeah.
It's, we're not about diets here. We're about
No, it's-
respecting their rights.
Exactly. Well, anyways, so thank you very
Thank
much.
you for having this
Yeah.
conversation with me.
Good luck.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day. Hey,
Cheers.
ciao.
Can't believe I have to explain to people about morality. Huh? Hello, Alexandra. Stay live while with the free, please, says Alexandra. Should I stay live while with the free? Alexandra, I will ask some of the activists if they want me to stay live, and I'll stay live, okay? Chip, where do you get your morality from? Logic and critical thinking. Next. As I've explained it so far. As I've explained it, morality is subjective and it's objectively applied. As I've explained it to 2 people already. If you're missing out on that, then yeah. You comprehend morality. Oh, I don't think you comprehend morality. I could say the same thing about you, couldn't I? As I've explained pretty clearly, moral rules are independent of the subject. So yeah. Hi.
I'm joining you in 10 minutes.
For We the Free?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
meet you.
Nice. We'll be there. I think. I don't know if we'll be here,
Okay.
but there's more people here, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
'cause I was going to come with Maya or Esther, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, there's a.
Oh,
There are two activists there already, and oh, there's three activists there already. Oh yeah, because it's time already. Shit, I shouldn't hold the sign anymore. I shouldn't have conversations with people anymore. But I'm not sure if you go here. Well, let's go there.
let's go somewhere.
Can you carry that bag?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're going to find the toilet, but I can't find the toilet.
I'll show you. I'll show you. There's a toilet.
What was your name, sorry?
Chip.
Chip.
Mark, you said, right? A lot of activists today. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys over here.
Yeah, I didn't do this before, so
That's okay.
that's
That's
the easiest way to rope people out.
uh,
Very confident about it. I can approach people, no problem.
it's okay. We'll do a briefing soon. We'll do a briefing soon. Let me just put the other microphone since. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we can hear me.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
people
yeah.
can hear it. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Ah, okay, perfect. Okay, so we got one person consenting to it. Let's see if we get more people. Yeah, Jesus ate meat. No, he didn't. Hello. Hello. Hi, I'm Chip. Maya, nice to meet you. I know myself. I'm still live on YouTube, by the way, everybody. Yeah, if you're not okay being on camera, let me know. I'm live because I would like to show people. Hello. I would like to show people kind of what an event looks like, so that they can maybe more people will join. Hey, Maria, nice to see you. But I think we're blocking the whole way if we're sitting here. But we're still waiting on Tasha, aren't we? So.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the gear.
Yeah, I have some of it, but Tasha has the rest, so. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll talk to people here. Okay, everyone. Atoms move, sure. A lot of people on those vegan diets have been dying for the lack of. I'm a nutritionist, brother. I don't think what you're saying is true. How can you move if you're dead? Yeah, true. So everyone, we're gonna change things up a little bit. Thank you for being here so far. I hope you've enjoyed the conversations. Please hit that like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We will be starting the session soon. Hello, Tasha.
Hi.
I am live on YouTube still.
Okay.
Are you okay if I show a little bit of our process? That's fine. What's up? Esther.
Sorry, I'm a late-ish.
Unacceptable.
You got it? Or, yeah.
We gotta set up first, everybody. We gotta set things up.
What's up with the carnival? What's going on over there?
I don't know, but I was thinking that's where I sat, and I was thinking we could sit there.
Over there in the sun, maybe. More people?
Yeah, there are more people there, but we can always move. So I don't know what you wanna do. Let's...
Yeah, I am not. I'll just let you know ahead of time. Like, not my best today.
Oh no!
Am I ever?
What happened?
Poor mental health. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
It's okay, Tasha. We love you either way. So we're setting up the tables, everyone. We're going to be setting up the tables. We're going to putting up a banner. As you see, these are the tables. Just going to show you a little bit of what we do at We the Free. And let me just show you real quick. These are the signs that we're holding. It says, win a free prize for watching a 3-minute video, or try the free 3-minute challenge and get a prize. And we're just holding these, and people come and they try the VR headsets. A lot of activists today. This is freaking amazing. I'm loving it. Hey, Robin.
After yesterday, I expected like
Yeah,
already
same.
done yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them is like very broken. It's this one. He's like bent to shaker.
Are these washed?
No,
Damn it.
I can wash them. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wash them.
No, no, no. Give us salt salmonella. That's fine. I'm kidding. You know my humor.
Okay. Oh, got that for you. Vaguely for you, for everyone. I hate mushrooms. Please eat them. The taste is there though. But the texture.
I'm gonna show everybody. Mushroom jerky, everybody from US. Doesn't look too. Very mushroomy. Nice. Pan's mushroom jerky. I know it's mirrored, but yeah. Well, let's first set it up, I guess, and then. Unacceptable. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's great to see you.
Yeah, no, coming here.
What do you think?
I don't want to be here, so don't listen to me.
You don't want to be here?
Here, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be anywhere on planet Earth. So that's where I'm at.
Can we finance a rocket to Mars or?
Thank you. That would do us all a favor.
That would do us all a favor. Okay.
It's okay.
No, you're good. You're good, Tasha.
I'll be back. Yeah, I was just thinking before we set up, did you get cards? You said you
Yeah,
got cards.
I did get cards. Yeah.
Alright.
I think let's move in the sun. It's a little bit nicer in the sun also, and there's more people. I think there.
Is it loud there?
No, it's not. It's not. There's no particular smell also.
This is barbecue time.
No, no, no. This one right next, it's a baba tea situation thing, smoothie. I don't know.
I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna get another drink. Mine is already
Okay.
set. Yo, why am I crying? All right. Do you want to do a briefing?
Yeah, we can do a briefing. Yeah, let's do a briefing. Let's do a briefing. Yeah.
I feel like they're waiting for this.
Yeah, let's do a briefing, and then we set everything up, I guess. Yeah, but I'm still unsure whether to do it here or there.
There? Why don't we talk to them?
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, everybody, want to do a briefing here?
Over here? Yeah?
Or stay there? I don't know.
Out of
What do
the
you?
way?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now we just have a bigger circle.
Okay, let's just
Let's
go
go
there.
over there?
Yeah, let's just
Alright.
go there. It's fine. It's fine.
The least organized organizer.
The least organized organizers, but we're good. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. Before we start, I would like a set of hands. We're going to vote. You will only get one vote. So put your hands up if you want to stay here. No, sorry. Put your hands up if you want to go there in the sun or if you want to stay here. I think amount
Two
of
options
people.
to put your hand up for.
That's true. Put your hands up if you want to go there in the sun. Our options is either go there in the sun or stay here.
Two options.
Yeah, two options. There's no wrong answer. There's no. I think there's just as much people on one side or the other. I think I prefer the sun
So
though.
who
So.
wants to go to the sun? Yeah? Sun? Here? There?
Okay, well we voted. We stay, I guess. Perfect. We stay
Yeah?
here.
All right. It's easier.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for being here. Yay! Woohoo! We're here. Yay! I like that there's a lot of activists. That this is cool. This is cool. I have a lot of prizes on me today. We will need. I think that even if we're sitting here, we still could have somebody sitting there with a sign or something, or we'll see how we do it. We have a couple of new people also, right? You two are new. I'll explain to you exactly how we do all the things that we do.
Maybe we want to assign a new person, like somebody to shadow, so that they feel like
Yeah,
a
it's
safe space.
who is okay with having wait, who is not okay with having conversations today? Who is not okay with speaking to people today? Yeah, that's it.
Always.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody's okay with speaking to people. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So, have you done activism before?
With Greenpeace a little bit.
With Greenpeace, love it. Have you? You've never done it before. Okay. Yeah, you can approach people. You can also shadow some other activists and learn a little bit about it. But yeah, we'll see what's the best thing to do there. My phone is there, so I don't have my usual checklist to see what we need to do in the stand.
Multiple roles. So.
Oh yeah, we have multiple roles. So we have people who can hold up signs. We have people who can speak to people. We have people who can help with the VRs. We have people who can help with activist speaking. Sometimes there will be a line forming. You can also have a conversation with people who are waiting in line, because if they get bored, they leave. So there's several roles you can have. We're not very strict with which role you pick or whatever. Just find it as the most useful thing, and to facilitate the whole movement thing. Yeah.
If people ask what it's about, we do try to keep it a secret. We try to keep it a surprise. That's part of the how do you say, challenge. It's educational. It's mind-opening. It's true. It's documentary style. So you can give them something, but not exactly that it's about animal rights.
Yeah.
Because some people will leave after that.
So in essence, we try to get people to come in. We have some people holding signs. They come here. They watch a video in virtual reality. The video takes 3 to 4 minutes. It's about what dairy cows go through. You should watch it to see what kind of conversations you'll have afterwards. If they watch it from start to finish, they get a prize. If they can't watch it, they just take off the headsets and mind their own business. But we'll go into more details with you two specifically, so that we don't keep everybody here. Is everybody doing okay? Does anybody want to share something interesting or no? Okay, I'm happy with the weather. I'll just say it this way. I'm happy with the weather. Slash sunny, slash shadowy, perfect weather. We're not going to have any rain, so it's going to be good.
Question maybe, if you don't want to be on camera, where should you stay?
If you don't want to be, I'll stop the camera anyway. I'll just do the briefing and then stop it. I don't, because yeah, I don't think it will work to just keep it the whole way, so that's okay.
Looks like there's a lot more traffic going on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also. There's a lot more traffic there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Shall we vote? Okay. There's both there's shades there. Okay, so do you want to... Right now we're here. Hands up if you want to move there. Okay, fuck it. Everybody wants to move. Okay, we'll move there. We'll move there. Not everybody. Almost everybody. The majority. Okay.
A question. Is there anybody speaking another language?
Yeah, that's a good one. Other languages. We know French and German.
Yeah, I see speak French as well.
French also. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Hebrew also. Damn, that's amazing. Russian?
Dutch.
Russian, okay. Do we have any, what were the other languages? French is a big one. Italian is also a big one. Spanish. Frisian? Nah, nobody speaks Frisian. Who cares about Frisian? No. It's a desert there. No, I think that's it. Let's just, we're gonna set up everything.
Why don't we carry it over there before we set everything up?
Yeah, we're gonna carry everything there before we set up, and let's do some activism. At 5 o'clock we should finish, because I have a stream later, so. Okay, so we need to finish at 5? Yes. That's it. We also have some cups. There's water there. There's a bathroom over there that's paid. There's a bathroom over there for guys only. That's where you can check your penis out and pee on the street. Well, but in a safe container, the Dutch way. And there's a bathroom there in the Stedelijk Museum, where it's free, but it's a long line. So there's free, a long line, paid, no line, and free, no line, but very dirty, because it's one of those street things.
You know all the good places, don't you?
I know all the good places to pee, man. I'm all for peeing, yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. Let's set things up, and then we'll. Is there anything else we gotta say? I don't know. I always forget.
I don't know. Just to make new people feel comfortable. No pressure.
Yeah, there's no pressure for anything.
Yeah. If you need help, just talk to us. Follow the other people.
And if you, And if you feel like you're not in the mood to do something or you want to change, speak up and change. Nobody's forcing you to hold the sign if you don't want to hold the sign anymore. Nobody's forcing you to speak to people and all this kind of stuff. Okay, let's move over there. I'll end the stream. Everybody, I'm sorry, but I gotta end the stream because it's a little bit difficult to keep it. Yes, this is weed free. It's a little bit difficult to keep it like this. So I want to give a huge shout out to Dracolom and Martin for being the first to reply, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I'll see you in the next one, everybody, and I'll see you tonight at Skystream. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Bye.